Congratulations, Jono, on an unbelievable result on your 100 competitive game against Chorley. Let me know on your thoughts on the game.
Thanks very much. Yeah, I can't believe it's 100 games already. Hopefully get another 100 more. But listen, delighted with the result. Obviously, we needed the 3 points. It was a massive confidence boost. I think, in all honesty, we had to have a little go at them at half time because, we didn't start the game very well. We conceded straight away to a sloppy goal. We get a lifeline with a goal back through Keyser, and you're thinking, all right, let's see what they've got, and then we concede another sloppy goal. Don't stop the cross, free header at the back stick, and you go 2-1 down, and you're thinking, let's see what you've got. So we had a little chat at half time, and we just said, listen, we expect miles more, and credit to the team. I thought second half we were dominated from start to finish, and we had loads of chances of getting blocked on the line. Keepers made loads of saves, and you're thinking it's not going to happen. But we carried on going. We get a goal back, and then we could smell blood, and we went for it, and obviously got the win. But I think first half, I probably made a couple of mistakes. Hesse weren't feeling too good before the game. Bales had a tight groin, probably shouldn't have risked him, and Bertz was ill as well. So it was a bit of a mess the first half, to be honest with you. But second half, you can't get a better performance than that. I've just challenged the players now in there to try and get that second half performance for a full 90 minutes, because if we can do that, if we can get a performance like we did second half for a full 90 minutes, we can go on and be very successful this year. But we need to be better overall in the overall game, not just patches.
And the team showed some real resilience today, obviously going behind twice, and then here we are, 3-2 win. So that's a great feeling.
Yeah, it's a great thing to have. This team, that's one thing they've got. They've got the character, they've got the desire, they've got the passion. They want to do well, each and every one of them. They want to do well for themselves, they want to do well for the team. I've mentioned it numerous times before this season, but they're a great bunch of lads to work with. The team spirit is second to none. They absolutely love each other, and I think you can see that on the pitch. When they fight for each other. I think the only thing, like I said earlier, is we just need to dominate the ball a little bit better, be a little bit braver in possession, especially when we're up against it a little bit. Because when we get the ball down on the floor and we pass the ball quickly and we get it into wide areas and we get the ball up to Kulo and it sticks, we're a real threat to any team. I'm just delighted. We got the 3 points. It was a bit squeaky bum time the last 5 minutes, I think, because there's that much pressure on the boys to stay in the playoffs because we've been around it most of the year. But, I think most people, had us down for relegation at the start of the season. So we just keep, letting the players know that, tried to fuel the fire a little bit. And I think second half, after a few quiet words at half time, second half was much better.
We saw Dante return to the pitch for the first time since his injury. It must be great to see him in a skirmish.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely brilliant. Dom's a great kid. He's unfortunately been out for 7 or 8 weeks with his knee injury, which has not been good for us because he's one of our top goal scorers. But he's worked hard to get back, fit. Probably earlier than expected. He hasn't had a chance to train the last week because of all the games. We had him on the bench the other day, but we couldn't risk him because he hasn't trained really much, but he's been doing loads of running. So today, when we were trying to chase the game and get back into the game, he can nick you a goal. So we decided to gamble with him last 30 minutes, and I thought he did really well. It's a massive plus to have him back. We lost Cooks last week again when we played Peterborough Sports, which is a massive blow. Obviously, Luca with his broken toe. So we're missing, some really key players as well. So it's great to have Dom back in the fold. We'll have to assess Bales over the next couple of days or week. Looks like a bad groin injury. So, and then hopefully Hesse and Bertz will be over the illness for next week. But I think the second half performance, the boys who were on the pitch probably deserve a crack at it next week because I thought they were outstanding in the second half.
Today was a great response after Friday's unfortunate result. How does this shape things going into the game against Buxton?
Well, Buxton have been flying recently. I don't know how they got on today, but I think they've won quite a lot over the last 14, 15 games and they've sneaked up the table. Good team. We obviously played them earlier in the season, probably one of our best performances of the season, apart from second half today. So it'll be a tough game, but I think the biggest thing for us is, we mentioned it the other day after the game, I think we've lost three games in a bounce at home recently, so we need to get back to what we do well at home, which helped us get a year unbeaten at home. So it's all about the 3 points next Saturday, but it's about putting a performance in where we don't lose the game and keeping them playoffs. At the end of the day, there's 3 games left. We need to end up in them playoff spots.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you, John, and congratulations again.
You're welcome. Cheers, mate.